Hello students, in the earlier class we have learned about cnidarians or coelenterate. So in this class we are going to learn about the phylum ctenophora, which is the third phylum in the animal kingdom. Okay, so these ctenophores, these ctenophora, this name is taken from the Greek language. Okay, and the meaning of this name is tin and puro, to bear. Ten means comb. Okay, so comb bearing organisms or animals. Okay, so these are commonly called as comb jellies, comb jellies, or sea walnuts, sea walnuts. Okay, let's draw a diagram of plurobranchia. Okay, you have comb blades on it. So these are vertical comb blades present on their body. Because of these comb blades, they are called as comb jellies. Okay, so you have 8 comb blades or vertical rows of comb blades on the organism. 8 rows, okay, of comb blades. Okay, so here you have tentacles. Okay, so these are both the structures have these hair-like structures. Okay, both the tentacles have. So these are tentacles, and these are used in catching the prey. Okay, and also helps in locomotion. Let's draw the inner section of this organism. Okay, you have here the comb plates. So these are the comb plates, and between these comb plates you have a jelly-like substance, and this layer is called as mesoglia. This layer is called as mesoglia, and you have pharynx, pharynx, and this opening is called as mouth. Actually, the opening is this one. So this opening is called as mouth, and the area, this area is called as pharynx, and this is the stomach. This is the stomach, and you have final opening called anus. So the digestive system in ctenophores is complete. You have mouth and anus. So long alimentary canal, it is not long. So an alimentary canal from mouth to anus is present. Because of these two pores, the digestive system is complete. Okay. And you have this is the comb plate. Okay. So on this comb plate, you have cilia. Okay. These cilia helps in locomotion. Plate having or bearing cilia. So these cilia helps in locomotion. Okay. So the example is pleurobranchia. Okay. So this is the example. You have 8 vertical rows of these comb plates and you have tentacles to catch the prey, and these tentacles also helps in locomotion, and these comb plates have cilia which also helps in locomotion, and you have a complete digestive system in the pleurobranchia with mouth and anus. They have mouth and anal pores exactly. Okay, so these anal pores, they contribute anus as anus. Okay, next. So what is the habitat? What is the habitat of ctenophores? They are mostly marine. Okay, they live in marine environments. Next, what is the level of organization? Level of organization. The level of organization is tissue level. Okay, and these are diploblastic animals. They have two germinal layers, and they are ectoderm and endoderm, and these are acoelomates. They do not have any coelom. Okay, just they have only openings, that means the mouth and the anus for digestion, but not the coelom cavity. Okay, so these are acoelomates. They are diploblastic with two germinal layers, and their level of organization is tissue level. Okay, next, coming to the symmetry, they exhibit radial symmetry. Radial. Radial. It is obvious that these organisms can be cut into two equal halves. Okay, so this is the radial symmetry. Next, coming to the body wall. So these organisms have body wall with two layers, and they are outer epidermal layer or outer epidermis and inner gastrodermis. Inner gastrodermis. Okay. Next, this outer epidermis again divided into two layers, and they are outer and inner layers. So the outer layer is sensory, and it has mucus. It has coloblasts. These are tentacles. These coloblasts helps in capture food. Capture food. Okay. So these are sensory, mucus. These have mucus layer, and these have coloblasts. Coloblasts are nothing but tentacles which helps in capturing the prey or food. Okay. So coming to the inner layer, this inner layer is myoepithelial. Myoepithelial. Okay. Myoepithelial means it is present just below the epidermis. So this is myoepithelial, and it functions like a muscle. Functions like a muscle. Okay. So this is the outer epidermis. This is about outer epidermis which has two layers, and coming to the inner epidermis, you have inner gastrodermis, you have canals. Inside the gastrodermis, you have canals. So these canals are divided into two types, and they are inner and outer canals. Inner and outer canals. Okay. So the inner canals are long. Okay. So these help in, these have storage cells. These have germ cells. These have photo cells. Photo cells. Because of these cells, they exhibit bioluminescence. Bioluminescence. They can emit light in the seas or oceans. Okay. So these germ cells, they produce gonads. Gonads are nothing but they can produce male and female gametes. Okay. And these storage cells, they help in storing the energy. Okay. So this is about inner gastrodermis, which has inner and outer canals. Okay. And then coming to the digestion. Digestion is extra and intracellular. Intracellular. As I said, in the coelentrates, the extracellular digestion is gets completed in the pharynx, and the intracellular digestion in the gastro cavity. Okay, gastrovascular cavity. Okay, so the alimentary canal or digestion is complete. It has mouth and the anus. Okay, next, coming to the reproduction. Most of the sexes are not separate. Most of the organisms have not separate sexes. Okay, so they do not have any separate sexes. Sexual organs are not separate. So the organism is called as hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. Okay. And then it shows only sexual reproduction. Only sexual reproduction. Okay. And then development. Coming to the development. Development is indirect. Why? Because it has larval stages. Because of these larval stages, development is indirect. Okay. And the larval stage is sidipid larvae. Sidipid larvae. Okay. And here, the fertilization is external. Reproduction. Fertilization is external. In these, external fertilization takes place. And then coming to the respiration. Respiration. Respiration is by diffusion. Respiration occurs through body wall. So you can call it as a diffusion. Okay. Next, coming to the classification. So above are the general characteristics of ctenophora. And coming to the classification, they are divided into two classes. They are tentaculata. First one is Tentaculata, and the second one is Nuda. Two classes, Tentaculata and Nuda. So these Tentaculata were, or the examples of these are Plurobranchia, and Hormifora, and Tenoplana. Okay, and coming to the Nuda, the example of this is Biro. Okay, so this is the class about phylum Ctenophora. Okay, so in the next class we will discuss about platyhelminths, phylum platyhelminths.